Hey, my beautiful angel, it's Josie Grouse. Welcome to Soul Awakening channel. We are here to find out about the energy of the upcoming week, June the 12th. Now, we are now in the middle of the year. So many important things are happening. We are also very close to summer solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere. And this is such an important time because this is the midpoint. This is the time when the energy from the beginning of the year is on a rise. And at this point, you will begin to notice if there are any repeating patterns or things that are just showing up over and over again, and you becoming more and more aware what you need to work on, what you need to clear, what you need to release, what you need to let go of. So we are really at the point where we're connecting with opportunities on a deeper level. So pay attention really what's happening around you, what's happening in your world, what's happening with your job, in your family, in your friendships, in your partnerships. It's just a good observation to notice patterns, right? Because once you know how to clear these negative patterns, then for the rest of the year you'll just have less stuff to deal with. And remember that you're healing. You are on the healing path. You are also guided to meet people who help you to heal. Sometimes these people can trigger you and push your emotional buttons. And sometimes these are very supportive healers who show up out of nowhere to give you a helping hand, to just to be there for you. And you will also meet these people. You will meet them this week, especially. Pay attention. Anything before solstice, it's watch. Just pay attention. Drink lots of water. Let these sort of turbulent emotions, whatever is stirring on the inside, let these emotions be cleared. Drink more water. If there are any negative thoughts of, I'm not good enough, I am not this, I'm not that. Do not let this garbage, waste thoughts that take away your power, take away your energy. Do not let these thoughts dwell in your consciousness. Be super aware and do not let these weeds to grow roots, okay? Just be aware, be conscious, be also present. Let's dive in. I'm going to be using my golden frequency cards, and we will find out how we can really connect with the energy of the sun, how we can connect to the energy of the moon, and understand our process, understand what we are personally going through within this big cosmic shift that is happening right now. Because remember, universe is impersonal, right? Things just happen. Sun arises, and it's also personal. We are all here because we feel like the earth is our experience, and every one of us will have a very unique look and experience on planet earth. All right, I'm connecting with the angels. They're all here and sending you lots of love, lots of blessings. So let's see what's going to happen next week. Okay, today, this time is for us to pay attention to what's happening in the present moment. Don't think about the future. Okay, do not worry about things to come. Next week is important for you to stay present. Your thoughts in the present moment are much more important than your dreams about the future, because your thoughts in the present moment, they are creating your reality. They are creating links with some future. And if you are in the present moment, if you are reactive in the present moment, then you'll find that your future will be tagged from this present moment in the way that you will not want to experience. So pay attention to the present moment. The future is now. And also, do not let other people take away your power. And they can easily remind you about something about the past, something that you felt in the past, or you have maybe if you were hurt in the past. You will find that people will try to do that. They'll try to sabotage your present moment by creating some illusions of the pain in the past that is somehow has power over you. It doesn't. It doesn't. What matters right now is that all you need, everything that you need for your health, for your happiness, for your well being, for your happy relationships, for your abundance is in the present moment. Okay. It's not when you get somewhere, someplace, but it's all about now, being in the present moment. And the sun is rising. For those of you who right now feel, I am so done with struggling, it feels like uphill battle has been this last few weeks. It feels like I'm constantly struggling, just like I'm trying so hard and I don't have energy to continue. But what they're telling you, the sun is rising. Hang on, don't get discouraged. If you feel discouragement, it's a test. You must pass the test because exciting things are going to happen in the future. And every time you feel down or you feel like, oh, I can't do this no longer, you just hold on for just a little bit more, because what is ahead of you is a miracle. What is ahead of you is as a possibility. What is ahead of you is magical event. It's going to transform you. It's going to help you to heal, bring prosperity, bring some very valuable opportunity. Okay, let's continue. What else do we need to know about next week? So don't worry about anything, just stay in the present moment. It's actually fortune and favor. Next week, you will receive a special blessing. Next week is marked as magical for you, fortune and favor. And here is what I'm hearing they're saying. Stay on once the wave of luck, the lucky energy is increasing, you ride that wave. You ride that wave by just saying to yourself, I am lucky. I am lucky. I am so lucky. Luck is on my side. I am beloved child of God. I am, connected with the source of well-being and joy. I am so lucky. I'm alive. Just give your mind, your consciousness, your super conscious mind a setting. I am lucky. And let this setting be like default setting. No matter what happens, I am lucky. I am lucky. And I take everything that happens in my life it's just a lucky event. And I promise you, as week progresses, you will notice how this one thought, I'm lucky, is going to attract more and more and more things for you to feel like you are blessed, things for you to enjoy, for you to feel powerful. So this is so important. When there's a wave rising up, when you feel like the energy is on the rise, you ride that wave. And you don't wait till you're at the top and you feel like, oh, I've got everything I want, but you're just right here and you feel that luck wherever you are. Okay, not sometime, someplace, but now in the present moment. Remember, it's about the test for next week is how present you will be. If you can stay present, if you can just dismiss all the other distractions and truly stay present, wonderful things are going to happen. Okay, let's continue. Next week, some other pieces of guidance. Closed heart. So about your relationship. In the past few weeks, there was a situation in your life where there was an argument, disagreement, or some kind of situation where there was a lot of stress between your relationship, closest relationship. Could be your partner, could be your anyone really with whom you have a personal, intimate relationship. So, and that situation caused you to close your heart. This week is about healing. This week is about healing that argument. It's about for you finding a place to be completely at peace. And I'm also hearing that the closed heart sometimes may feel like you're comfortable. Sometimes it feels like you are, the being it just protected. When your heart, if your heart is closed, then you're not vulnerable. You're not showing what you're truly feeling on the inside. You can look strong and you can look powerful and you look like you've got it all together at the same time. Well, you may not. You may not be feeling that secure. And here's what angels are telling you. When you open your heart, you will feel pain. It will not be a comfortable thing to open your heart. It will be sometimes, pain, sometimes physical pain. And a heartache is not just the pain in your chest area. You will also feel like when your heart is closed, there is, your breathing changes. There's more like a shallow breath. So understand that all of the physical things that you may be experiencing, it could be even a headache. It's actually a sign of a closed heart because the energy, there's some stagnation. Life is movement. And if there's anything in your body, in your heart, in your mind that is keeping you stuck, then you will feel physical symptoms of that event. So do not be concerned about all of these symptoms. Just be willing to open your heart. Be willing to create something extraordinary in this relationship. Allow yourself to be, it's okay for you to be vulnerable, but it's a test. It's a test for you to, if you're willing to accept change and open your heart, if you're willing to accept someone else's differences and make it not just about you, but also about someone else, someone close to you, someone with whom you have a relationship. So then I promise you, if you allow your heart to blossom, you will have an extraordinary relationship. This relationship that you're dealing with is going to be healed and you will have many happy days together. So just remember, this is a test. All right, let's continue. Let's see what else is going to happen on the next week of June the 12th. So just a reminder, because again, we are entering the shift of energy. It's just super powerful. Give yourself time. Do not rush. Do not hurry. This time, pace yourself. Even if you have to be somewhere, even you're late, let's say for a meeting, it's okay. Just take your time. Rushing things is just like you will speed up even faster. When you are speeding things up at the time when the energy is just like powerfully rising, you will, it's like, you're on the train and you don't even see what's happening around you because you're moving so fast. You lose the connection with the present moment, and opportunities may be right there in front of you, but you just don't notice them because you're just supercharging ahead someplace. Slow down. Slow down. It's about slowing down. It's about healing. It's also about shifting perspective, taking things at your own pace. All right. What else we need to know? Okay. A good dog. There's two cards I picked here, an email and a good dog. So, friends. Next week will be about friendships. And these friends aren't in the in your neighborhood. There's, if you connecting with people through like social media or maybe email. This time, your friendships will grow. You may meet new people. It's not going to be like face to face. It's going to be a relationship with new people, meeting new people, connecting with new opportunities online in the digital world. So maybe it's like one special person that you follow on social media. You may be able to reconnect with them, or maybe there's someone with whom you feel just you're on the same page, and you will begin to communicate electronically this week. So, anyways, whatever is happening in your friendships, it's going to be fun because, a good dog is also about having supportive people. When you attract supportive people, it means that you're projecting the energy of love, and you are willing to help others as well. So you're not just taking, right? It's not just for you about gaining something. It's about sharing. It's about becoming a good friend yourself and then bringing that energy out into the world. And you will attract automatically, you will attract the right people, you will attract the right circumstances, events. So next week is a really good time for you to make new friendships. And what they're saying, not necessarily in a physical, like your proximity, it's not like someone who lives next door. It could be someone on the other side of the world. How exciting, how cool is that if you can connect with people from all over the world? All right, and then maybe one more message for the upcoming week. Yeah, so next week. Next week is an important week. When they're giving us dates, it's just about paying attention to the energy. Just this is not the time for us to make long-term plans. This time, it's about finishing what you have already started. When we're approaching the time of solstice, remember the days become longer. Here, wherever you are, it could be on the other side of the world, and you may be dealing with the winter solstice. But here, this is the daytime for us, and we're experiencing longer and longer days. When the time sort of expands, there's more light, there's also more opportunity. But also remember, then when there is more opportunity, there's more light, the shadow becomes bigger. The impact of the shadow also become much more noticeable. And the shadow is sometimes the shadow expresses itself as negative thoughts, as negative thoughts and feelings. All of a sudden you feel sad about something. All of a sudden you feel angry over some issue, and you're wondering why. Like, I was perfectly fine a minute ago, but I just feel so emotional. I feel like out of balance. That's the part of the process. The energy is speeding up, the energy is increasing, the energy is just building. And this is the time when the energy has been building since January, right? So now this 6 months time, now come to the point of just heightened awareness, intuition, everything coming to the fullness, and also dealing with things that are outstanding, things that you did not want to deal with, things that you would not want to face for the 6 months period. So now it's the time to do that, because these shadows may just become so vicious all of a sudden, coming out of nowhere. Understand, this is just part of the process, and it's clearing. This is a clearing process. This is the time for you to heal. This is the time for you to let go. And by the way, you guys, for those of you who want to do a really intense deep cleaning, I want to invite you to the soul activation workshop, energy clearing workshop, on 2 days of the solstice in June. It's going to be powerful. So here you go. That's it for today's update. I hope this was of service to you. Sending you lots of love. Be well, be blessed, and I'll chat with you in the next video.